Everyone is wrong about Cloud9. Let me explain. I'm ranking every single VCT America's team, and next up, per commenter's request, make sure to comment what team I should do next, we have Cloud9. And let me tell you, this is their year. Let me explain. So they made 2 roster moves, one of which has been widely critiqued by the community, and one of which has gone so far under the radar that you wouldn't know how good of a move it is. The first move, the one that's under the radar, is Net for Penny. Now, Net's a player who I like, but he was fragging below the Draymond Greens of Valorant and Boostio and FNS. That's not going to have a career for long, and while he did have some issues with how C9 phrased it, for example, in the off-season podcast they said basically if they wanted an upgrade over him and wanted some more consistency, that they went into the offseason knowing they needed to replace Net. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. He obviously had some issues with it, as you can see in the tweet below, but with that, Penny is a guy who is so unbelievably good at Valorant that when he went to fill in for Liquid, Nats couldn't make it in an international event. They had a 6-man roster when he came back. No one does that. They said that this guy that was a tier 2 player is so good he can replace their tier 1 team at an international event and be an upgrade, and he was. He did great at the event, regardless of Liquid's eventual, obviously, elimination. But the move that's been most widely critiqued by the community is the Zelsis move. Obviously, Mitch for Zelsis was something that everyone regarded as nepotism, but in that talk, I think people lost the fact that Zelsis is a better fragger than Mitch. Now, obviously, that's subject to change with Zelsis IGLing, but he statistically was better than Mitch fragging. Now, if they believe in him as an IGL, which I think Emmy, the head coach, does, then there's no reason not to make that switch. Obviously, you know Oxy is so good. There's nothing that needs to be said about Zeppa. He's been such a consistent guy on this roster. Vic, obviously, being an above-average smokes player as well. I think this is C9's year. Now, they do need to get an assistant coach for Emmy. He is currently the only head coach that does not have an assistant coach in Americas, but I think this is the year that Cloud9 finally win it all.